it's really all about planning. Do you believe that by the time you're done with university or college, you'll become a highly competitive, multi-skilled pursuer of goals with ample evidence to back you up? How about we get that done right now? Now, I'm not making any promises, but the reason why I feel confident about this is because it's highly data-backed and completely relevant to you and what you want to end up becoming by the end of university or college. This is the end result of what you should have by the end of this process. It will take you about 30 minutes if you have very strong connection speed to create something like this for yourself. But let's just glaze through it and then create something that is unique to you. Now, once we get to the template, the things that you would absolutely need to change is anything that is in italic, bold, and purple inside square brackets. Those you must change to make this yours. I'm going to go through a few stages of this process with you. Year 2 students typically have mandatory modules and elective modules. The elective modules are the ones you choose out of the options they give you. So let's fill this up. Since I'm a software engineering student, the electives I chose were data structures and algorithms in Java and programming in Java. Just a disclaimer, the template you see in this video provided me with something overly ambitious, but the one you should have with you right now is refined. The more personalized this prompt is, the better the outcome would be. Now let's continue. We copy this, Ctrl+C to copy, and we go to Gemini Deep Research. We hold Ctrl and Shift, and then we press V to paste it in a structured manner. Once it's done processing, it will provide you a research plan. Once you've approved and refined each stage of the plan, then you can press send. Right now, because this is a demo, I'm just going to press Start Research. Gemini Deep Research is really the go-to for any researcher that wants highly factualized and highly relevant data. I mean, look at how many sites it goes through. Anyways, once it's done researching, this is the end of step 1. We export to docs. Sometimes it doesn't work, but when it does work, lucky you. So what we do is we copy the contents. When we copy, we have to wait for this little pop-up message right here. If we leave this place without this pop-up showing, then it won't copy to our clipboard, so we have to be a little bit patient here. Now then, step 2, the design. We're going to use Claude AI for this one. It is best that you sign up if you aren't already signed in. Ctrl+Shift+V to paste if you want to paste it directly in the chat field. Otherwise, Ctrl+V just paste it as an attachable document. Either is fine. Once you're done with that, you go to the very first line, you hold Shift and press Enter 3 times. And then we go to the prompt, Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste. Once we're done, we press Enter or this arrow button to send it. And this is how it looks like. Now, we're not going to leave it here. We're going to copy the code and then go to our folder, create a new file, a new text document file, and then name it whatever we want to name it. We need to name it as a .html file for reasons you'll come to find out soon. We right click and we choose a text editor. I'll go with Notepad. Then we hold Ctrl and hit V to paste the code we copied. We save it, we close it, and once we double click to open the file, it should give us something that looks like this. This is the reason we saved it as a .html file. The last and final step, the summary. We need to go to Gamma AI. We sign up for this. We set things up quickly. And then we choose paste in text. Then we go back to the academic research. We click copy content. We wait for it until this little pop-up shows up right here. We go back to Gamma and then Ctrl+V. Yeah, Ctrl+V is just fine here. Then we scroll down and we click Summarize long text or document. Then continue to prompt editor. Once the user interface changes, we click card by card, and then yes, split for me. And it should typically give us 10 because we are using the free version, and this is quite long. We choose concise. In visuals, we choose done. Well, you choose any that you prefer, but I typically prefer dark mode. Then we leave AI images as AI images and auto select as auto select. The selection is usually good. Then we choose any extra keywords that we would like the design to go with. I'm choosing minimalist, polished, and tech because I'm in tech. And then I'll just type elegant. Finally, once we're done customizing, we click generate. And this is how it looks like as it generates. We click share because we want to save this exactly the way it is. If you download it as any other document, you might not have the font that it's used in the website. So it's best to just download it as a PDF document. We open it, access our downloads folder or wherever I downloaded, cut and paste it in our actual folder because we want to bring everything together. We have the presentation summary, we have the roadmap, HTML design. Now we need to save the academic research in our computer. If you successfully exported it to docs, all you have to do is download it, then copy and paste it in the folder where the other documents are. But if yours failed to export like mine did, all you have to do is go back to Gemini, click copy content, then wait for that little pop-up. There we have it. And then we go back to the documents that we created and then click Ctrl V. I'm using Microsoft 2019, I believe, if not 2016. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Then once we're done, we go back to the website because some of us would like to see where this research came from. So we go back to Gemini, copy the links, go back to Word, and then paste it. Okay, now that we have that done, I'm just going to change the font of this document to Abrimo. It looks far better to me. Once we're done, we save this document as a PDF. Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3 is completed. And there we have it. You have your tailor-made academic planner fit to your course and tailored to your goals.